Praise the Lord, everybody. Pastor Nick here. So glad you could join us for another Something to Think About. Really want to talk about motive here. And something that goes along with the video I just talked about with the whole world changer thing. The motive to be great, is it for God or is it for us? Now, I know we sit there and say, oh, it's all for the glory of God, but is it always for the glory of God? You know, I know the church stuff, we're supposed to say, I want to be known around the world and have masses and sell these huge books and do all this stuff, and it's all for the Lord. But is it always? And, you know, I'm not saying there can be no personal benefit to it, but do we want our name to be great so God can be pleased? Or do we want our name to be great so we can get the attention? And I'm not saying there aren't people out there who want to do those things for the glory of God. I believe all of us really do want to do that. But sometimes our ambition can mix in if we're not careful at times. That's all I'm trying to say. But God, watch this, never asked you to make your name great. He said he can make your name great. A great name, according to the Proverbs, can open up some doors for you. A good name is a good thing in your life, but let God make your name great. One of the challenges is, according to Jesus in one of his parables, he said, if you try to put yourself out there first, you're volunteering to be last. If you come in and go immediately to the high seat, eventually you'll be asked to go back to the low seat. What am I trying to tell you? If we keep trying to put ourselves out there for us, God says, I resist the proud, but I give grace to the humble. If it's all about me getting ahead, and you know it's about us getting ahead because we don't care about the effects of it, how it affects people. It's all about me getting ahead, me getting the attention, me getting this. God said, I resist that. Because if you exalt yourself, you're going to be humbled. But if you humble yourself, you will be exalted. God wants us to keep him first, keep him a priority. And watch this, focus on glorifying him and letting his name be great. Focusing the attention on him and what he's doing in us. And when you do that, then you'll start noticing the exaltation, the personal benefits coming from that when it's about the Lord. I'm not bashing ambition. What I'm saying is are we inspired more than we're walking in ambition? Are we moving in divine inspiration more than we are in our plan and in our will and in our way? Sometimes we get ahead of God because the motive is about pleasing us. The motive is about us rather than the Lord. And this is so easy to slip into, where it's about getting what we want. Look at Adam and Eve. So easy to slip into getting what we want rather than what God wants. Focus on the Lord. And it takes intention to keep him first. Intention to recognize that God is the person on display. Intention on doing things to glorify God in his will, in his purpose, in his way. Just something to think about. In this generation where it's all about me, God is reminding us it's all about him. It's God's time. It's our time, as Bishop says, but it's for God's glory. God does it through us because it's for his benefit, for his glory. So people can get saved. Lives can be turned around for what God is doing in our lives. God is using us. He'll give you influence. He'll give you space, not for you, but for his benefit, and lives can be turned around. Just something to think about. God bless you all. Talk to you later.